Hi, this is Lone Gamer UK. I'm back again. So I couldn't wait till tomorrow. I'm going to try and continue on doing some more missions in the Astute. This is the mod from Subsims and more on subsim.com. And we're playing Cold Waters. So what I'm trying to do now in the next mission is to kill the tankers and tenders again, this time in the Norwegian Sea. Now I've only got 6 torpedoes left. I am going to try and do that with just these torpedoes because this sub for this type of mission is a bit OP, so I'm not really wasting torpedoes, so I'm hoping to get this mission done and then I will have to rearm. So the Norwegian Sea, so could be this ship here. Here we go. Could be their target. So our depth is 150 feet. Our heading's 347. So 347 is north. And let me just check a few things here. Yeah. So we're close to 10,000 yards. We'll set our torpedoes for surface over here. We've got a moderate thermal layer at 90 feet, so we'll see whether this is our target.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 063, designated Sierra 3.
Let's classify these targets. You Sierra 3 first. Looks like a Crevac to me.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
That looks like a Eudeloy.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Seen one of those for a little while. They're quite dangerous helicopters. Let's have a look at, is this our tender? Or is it... This isn't our tender mission. We should probably try and evade. So we've only got 6 torpedoes. Move the mouse out of the way. That looks like a Crevac.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Which means none of these are our mission. We can escape. Yes. Not our mission, sir. No. Follow me. Oh, this could be them coming down here. 24 knots. Well, now I'll hear then.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
My speed to drop. I am 600 feet. That depth, especially if Sierra 2 is the they probably haven't heard me, so one of the advantages of being in the Astute. Let's have a look what we got. This kind of does look like merchant, maybe. Or is it the Krevac again? Okay.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
It's going to come left a little bit here, see if we can get slightly better TMA. Could be a pody. Is this my tender? It is. I've got the bad guys in the way. Dubnor. What's one of those?
Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
Okay. That's our target then. Aim is 25,000 yards. Does look like a pody, I'm going to call it that.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Okay. Let's come right again. Make our course 330.
Ahead 2/3. Hell am I.
Get this depth through okay for 10 knots. Krevac going course 220 277, so pretty much west. The Pody still. There we go, that's going course 276. Better solutions on these now. Dubner's still out. Running a little bit behind them. Dubner now. Okay. That's definitely in shooting range. 95% solution now. Okay, 92% on the Krevac. 95 on the Dubner. Pody 69. Climate sensor screening it slightly out of the side. Do I need to come up in depth? Probably not. There's no layer. It's pretty quiet, 84 decibels. Probably need the depth. I won't send this torpedo inactive. Set them for surface. Let's have a look. What's my solutions now? 95, that's locked in. Dubner's locked in. Boaty's coming up to 74% solution, got the direction. Okay. Ready on tube 1. Distance to target Sierra 3, 13,500 yards. Range to enable 11,000 yards. On bearing 325. Ready tube 1? Bar tube 1.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Let's look at this Pody. Distance to target 13,500 yards. I'm presuming when it hears a torpedo it's going to turn here towards me, so I think it's going to end up around here before the Dubner. So I'm going to probably shoot on the same bearing, but I'm going to enable this at 8,500 yards. Ready on tube 2, fire tube 2.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 2.
Okay, let's do the Krevac here, why not? Let's go all out. Krevac is calling in its helicopter. 14,500 yards, bearing 309. We'll shoot down the bearing. Again, we'll assume this will turn. Distance to enable 9,000 yards. Firing tube 3.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 3.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
It's a Grisha, not a Pode. Very similar signatures. Dubner's moving around, but we had it on good solutions before, so it's still where we think it is. Our torpedoes are making so much noise, they're blocking out our sonar. Speed this up a little bit. Yeah, Grisha's definitely coming in. But I want this first torpedo to really ideally hit the merchant, not the Grisha. Which they're not doing, they're locking on to tube 1. We go that way. Yes. On that bearing. Both these torpedoes are going for the Grisha. Where are they? Send this torp somewhere else. While this one does its business, let's get this one out of the way first then.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 336. Contact breaking up.
Splash 1 Grisha. Okay. I've lost the merchant ship for some reason. Kind of on this on this bearing. There we go, it's locked onto it now. Don't think that's the wreck. I think it's kind of over here somewhere, the Dubner. It's not there. And the Krivac. Driving straight into this one. Let's put it active.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 293. Contact breaking up.
That's the Krivac dealt with. So this should be locked onto the Merchant, which isn't at 11,000 yards. It's driving out in front of this torpedo somewhere. I've only got these 3 torpedoes left.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 321. Contact breaking up.
There we go. It was right in front of that torpedo. Gotcha. So, yeah, he's pretty much in the middle of those two. As I just need to make sure this. I'm actually going to
torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Turn right because there was a Helo with his Krivac. I don't know if it's still around, but. We'll make our course 090. Do a quick check to see if we can escape. We can, no aircraft nearby, awesome. So hopefully that was mission 13C. The 3 ships. Yes, okay, mission complete. Further orders to continue. This is a new message. Hopefully getting nearer to winning the war. Warships retreat. NATO warships and submarines have taken up several new strategic positions, including some around the Norwegian Sea, in response to significantly reduced Soviet naval activity. Sources close to the Pentagon say the war is taking a heavy toll on enemy naval operations and the supply lines are heavily strained. Or maybe we have seen that message before, but okay, that's good. Okay, our next mission is more commandos. Oslo, Norway. Very easy. I'm just thinking, because I really want to go back and reload. I've only got 3 torpedoes, but these normally don't have more than 1 or 2 subs. Got 3 torpedoes, are normally not missing. And I think if you only get 1 shot at these Spetsnaz, they don't hang around. So I might go for this and not reload, and then try and do that afterwards. A bit risky, I know. especially if we get caught in some other engagement. Yeah, what's on? T-lambs in. Not they're any good here, so let's have a look. Medium depth. Okay, 3 torpedoes. Where we got to go? Oslo, Norway. So let's save it just in case. So Norway's here, Oslo right down here. Okay, if I just head due south, I should have a quick look at these, take a picture. 13 missions complete, 424,000 tons now. Okay. They're going to come down the coast. Whether it be one of these two or... Here they come. These guys. I'm going to try and ambush them. The coast here. There we go. Okay, our depth is 50 feet. Very strong surface ducts. Strong thermal layer, 108 feet. Close to 10,000 yards. Only got 3 torpedoes. Let's not mess this up. I'm already at 5 knots. There we go, Sierra 2, Sierra 1. Probably some whiskies and Romeos or something. Let's have a look. I need to come left, 20 degrees rudder. Make my course 170. The depth of water we got here, more than I thought I had, 823 feet. Let's stay above. I think they're probably definitely below. Okay, course 170 obtained. So Sierra 1.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
It's not a whiskey, not a Romeo, not a Foxtrot, Tango, Kilo. I don't think it's a November. Victor 1, Victor 1, Victor 2, Victor 3. I'll put it as a Victor 1.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
So have a look at Sierra 2. Oh, nothing on this yet. Is it very noisy or what? No, 75. It's because they're probably below the duct. Okay. Let's make my depth 150. Down 20 degree on the planes. I think we'll get a better signal when we get below the duct. Danger of them picking me up. I'm in the Victor.
Passing 100 feet.
Victor we've got. It's 15,500 yards. 49% solution. He's at a depth of about 500 feet. I think the other one's deep as well. Okay, level the boat. Going to come to about 160.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is cavitating.
I think he's heard me. And Sierra 2. I think there's a whiskey.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Alright, let's get a missile. Look at me. Torpedo. Let's go non-active. It's come left to 150. Set the torpedo for deep. It's heading south. .157, that's fine. Okay, range to target 15,000 yards, bearing 10. I hope you're still with me. I don't know if this will now split the stream because I just had my OBS recorder disconnect there for a minute. Looks like we're back. We're good. So apologies for that if this does split the stream or recording. We're still shooting the Sierra 1 Victor. Only got 3 torpedoes left, so I need to kill them with these shots. Line this on a little bit till it gets enabled. Did set the torpedo deep, but it's okay. It's passive at the moment, the torpedo, so he's still at 5 knots. He doesn't know a torpedo is coming at him yet. As soon as I go active, or as I get closer, that you can watch that speed climb. He will have seen. Need to dive there. Whoops, wrong way. Need to send this torpedo down in depth. He's down at 600 feet. Down here somewhere. Still 72% solution, so it's not entirely accurate where he is. So we'll keep it Don't worry about the whiskey just yet, we'll take care of him in a minute. Onto 3 knots. I think this whiskey's probably a bit nearer and this Victor's probably a little bit further out. They're probably both around here. We'll see if the solution. Torpedo's still not actually picking anything up. Could go active with the torpedo, see if he starts cavitating. In fact, I think I'll do that. One knot. See if we can spook him. He's gone ultra quiet, he's pretty much stopped. Clever little Victor. It's possible I've gone past him if he was nearer. Solution 77. $85. There he is. Excellent. So he's right in front of the torpedo still. There he is. There he is. Okay. He was just turning there, we lost slight solution on him. Torpedo's still tracking. Is it a Victor 1?
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 112, contact breaking up.
That sends him to the bottom of the sea, which for him isn't a very long trip as he was pretty deep. Okay, Sierra 2. I can't say Sierra 2 without my Siri on my phone kicking off. Right.
Ahead 2/3, helm aye.
Speed up to 10 knots. So the whiskey now is 23,000 yards. 12,000 yards. Kind of medium depth, it's about 300 feet according to sonar. Not sure if my whiskey classification is. Go. move away from that wreck because those sounds of wrecks are a little bit overwhelming. Okay. Yeah. I think he is actually back there. Kind of thought they were nearer to each other. Range might still be a bit iffy. He's 8 knots now. Slightly better solution on this guy. After my torpedoes just dive for these wrecks and I see, oh, he's heading towards me in fact. Oh, that solution's really died away. His course though, but okay, bearing 152. Let's launch a torpedo in his direction. Should deal easily with a whiskey. So range 6,500 yards on bearing 121. Range to enable. We'll do 9,000 yards. Firing tube 5.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 5.
Only one more torpedo left, so probably no
Rig ship for
reason
ultra quiet.
for me to go 10 knots if he is coming towards me. Sonar does put him as a whiskey at the moment, so 78% solution rising. Let's get to okay. Okay, gonna send the torpedo active. Not passive.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Yeah, I bet he is. Here he is. I think we're probably still a good call with our attack using just 2 of our last 3 torpedoes. We can get out of here and rearm. Not that far from England. This will be mission 14 completed, hopefully. Let's wind this in a little bit closer. So,
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 124.
Oh no, you don't. Yeah, these whiskies are pretty old. They can't go much more than about 18 knots or something. Pretty noisy. Sort of.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 125. Contact breaking up.
Yeah, I can't see me playing as a whiskey anytime soon with the way these things go down. But of course I am playing in a bit of an OP boat at the moment. Okay. Enemy commandos should be dead. One torpedo left. and our TLAMs. That is it. So we should be able to get out of here. We can. Leave combat. Victor 1 and Whiskey destroyed. It was a Victor 1, not a 2 or 3. They're very similar on the sonar. Excellent performance. Haven't I won the war yet? Come on, Admiral. Give me some more medals. Good sub sunk. Pretty happy there. Okay, Intel believes enemy cruise missile submarines been such operation in the North Atlantic. Will now attempt to transit the. Well, I guess that helps me because it's going to be near where I need to go reload. Now attempt to transit the UK gap and return to port for repairs. Also, they're already over there coming back. Okay, this could be tight. I might lose this mission because I've got to definitely got to go back now. I'll save it. Quickly look at the summary. So 431,000 tons, just shy of 432. That was mission 14 completed. So next one will be mission 15. Let's they're going to be on the left in the North Atlantic. We've got some new NATO forces launched a series of successful counter-attacks, establishing a foothold in West Germany. Hopes rise for a full retaking of the region after Soviet invasion some time ago. Oh, that's got to be good news. But I still might miss these guys if they show up now and I haven't even gone into port. Upon return to port, you immediately called into the Admiral's office where he congratulates you on a superior leadership and tactics. Gives me a cup of tea probably. Okay, so rearm repair. So let's load up with Spearfish. Spearfish, Spearfish, Spearfish. We'll keep the 12 TLAMs in case I have that mission. And we're good to go. So this is the gap. So the way the mission, here he is, coming from the North Atlantic, trying to make it back. Oh, went a bit fast there, 10 knots. Okay, it's close to 10,000 yards. Let's do this mission.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
16. Oh, those torpedoes didn't reload. When you rig for silent, it won't actually reload torpedoes, so they should be coming down at me. This is quite a good thing, is that could be pretty close. Let's get these classifications done pretty. This looks like a whiskey or oh, hang on, was it?
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
The 3? Or was it Sierra? I don't know actually. Looks like it's a Charlie.
Con
SMG.
sonar. Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Con, torpedo room, tube 5 ready.
And a November. On to that.
Con sonar. Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
So what have we got? We got a weak layer, 247 feet. They're deep. It's quite a good reading on a Charlie. I think I've come across a Charlie before, if it is that, but 7,800 yards, only 38% on the solution. Let's they're moving east, so let's come to course 360, 20-degree rudder. Might need to go below the layer, but it's a moderate duct weak layer, I think. Can't be good up here still. Gives me a bit of protection, they can't hear me. Coming up for 350. Con 360 due north. Okay. Moving a little bit of speed, 10 knots. What's the November doing? 10 knots. Course 100. No. East, slightly south, southeast. Right, I've got torpedoes to spare now. So, Charlie 1 is showing deep. Set that deep. November also showing deep. Might change that depth fairly quickly though. So in fact I'm going to fire torpedo 1 at the November. Target November Sierra 2, bearing 342, range 10,500 meters, yards, sorry. Yeah. Our torpedo bearing north, range to enable, 6,500 yards. Our torpedo tube 1.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Tube 2. Range 6,500 yards, bearing 320. Range to enable 3,000 yards on the bearing. Bar tube 2. Bar tube 2.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 2.
Oh, that's near us, so I need to reset. Range to enable 4,200 yards. See him off there. Which one's that? I can see. Probably the November. If it is November. Okay, it's gonna go. Torpedo's gonna start searching now. There we go. Immediately locks on. Torpedo to Chew though. I was going for the same target. Don't want to do that. You need to go for Charlie. Over here.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 353.
Trying to evade.
Sonar, noisemaker, bearing 353.
Damn. Sneaky November. Is he gone? There he is. Get him.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 353.
Not this time, buddy.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 353. Contact breaking up.
Got a knuckle in the water just there.
Con sonar, Sierra.
That's a Charlie 2 actually. Interesting. Charlie 2 SSGN. Come across those before. Look a bit like the Sierras and the Victors. A bit bigger though, I think, because okay, well he's not going anywhere. Job done, I think. Hoping that was my target. Oh hey Armour, didn't see you join there. talking away here on my own. Not sure if you're still there, but yeah, mission 15, sinking a Charlie 2. And a November.
Con, Torpedo Room, Tube 1 ready.
AK1. So let's... Mission done. Mission 15 complete. Hooray. Let's leave combat. So Charlie 2 sunk, November sunk. And I managed to reload before that, so... Pretty cool. We're very pleased to see that you dealt with those subs with determination and resolve. Yeah, not a problem, mate. Give me a medal, I'll let you off. Remember that for every enemy vessel we take out, it means safer transit for our troops and transports. Good work. I've not seen that before. Very nice of you to say so, Admiral. Okay. Convoys protected. Incidents involving attacks on transatlantic convoys by hostile submarines in and around Gromyka have rapidly diminished. Anonymous spokesman suggested increased NATO submarine operations in the area are a contributing factor. However, the Pentagon has denied such claims. Okay. Job done. Quite like these graphics they show, these new stories. Pretty cool. A couple merchants there being escorted. Okay. Got no medals, really? Got my 6th or 7th mission completion in a row. Okay, intelligence has discerned a pattern of movements of enemy at sea, of tankers and tenders again. I'm wondering if I'll ever complete the campaign in this Astute. I just keep killing tankers and tenders till they're coming out of their rear end. Small enemy force. Oh, okay, where? Murmansk, Norwegian Sea. Okay, good job I reloaded my weapons. So let's reload these torps up. Maximum spearfish. Norwegian Sea from Murmansk. Just put a save in there to be safe. Look at the summary. So 15 missions completed. Done a lot more missions than that, by the way, but that's the storyline missions completed. Had quite a few more engagements. So we're up to 441,000 tons now, 71 ships sunk, 6 medals. Looks good. Okay, so somewhere in the Norwegian Sea, coming from Murmansk, so they're going to come up round here. Looking for ships. Thing is, you never see them leaving port and sort of making a beeline. They just zip in and out. It's whether our satellites and planes can pick up the... Ooh. Hello? Oh, this could be him. Came up around the coast there, so we'll give it a go. I'm not sure if it's our target. Depth 150 feet, our heading's 17, speed 10 knots, strong thermal air 200 feet, strong surface duct, close to 10,000 yards, battle stations.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con, sonar, new contact bearing 081, designated Sierra 3.
Okay, so look. lock in these guys quickly if we can. Is that right? Riga? No. There we go. Cannon.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Those cannons and crevacs, man, they're like cereals. One every day. Okay. We got here. What a crevac. The Poti. Oh, okay, yeah, it is a tanker, so this could be definitely a mission then.
Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
Oops. That's a cannon.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
So helm, make my course, I think we'll just come 090. Come right 30 degrees, full right rudder. We're just above the ducts. Depth sounding is 1,000 feet plus. Okay, course 090 locked in. There we go. Might go below the duct here, but let's just check these contacts. So Sierra 1, 15,500 yards. Solution only 33%. Good classification over here. Dubna still looks good on the classification. That's now 54% solution. 15 knots, 16,000 yards. I think those two are, I think this is a lot closer. It's probably, I don't think it'll be that far back from the others. It's probably about here. Probably about 16,000 yards this cannon. So I'm going to come left a little bit to let's come left to 070. Point the targets a little bit here. Here we go. 070 set. What's the noise? 88 decibels. Pretty quiet. So let's set these torpedoes up for surface. Surface, 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 all passives. Light to fire straight. So we're ready on tube 1. Let's check our targets again. Haven't picked up courses yet. Let's just okay, we've got the cannon on the course now over here. 72% at 28,000 yards. Really, still don't believe that distance. But there we go. Let's come right in now. So I was right. 14,500 yards. Although drop down in solution now. Kind of think they would be bunched together like that though. Okay, dive. I'm gonna get a little bit closer to them. I'm gonna run east, come in a little bit behind their baffles, so make my depth 220, 20 degree down on the planes. Now we might lose our solutions a bit here going through the layers. I want to speed up though, get a little bit closer.
Passing 200 feet.
Okay. Kind of should be hidden a little bit here. Got a 95% solution on this cannon now, so that's pretty accurate range. 78 climbing. Right, torpedoes time. Let me
Ahead 2/3, helm aye.
see if we get a little bit going even more. There's a Helo out here somewhere. I want to run into him. Yards on the cannon. 1.3, 1.2.
Con sonar lost contact.
That's to do with the layer that's turning now. I think you picked me up. I think that's close enough there. We'll loosen off some torpedoes in their general direction, see what happens. Okay, ready, torpedo tube 1. Target is Sierra 2, range 11,100 yards. As he's turned, I'm going to shoot on the bearing. Come back left. Range to enable. 7,000 yards. Fire torpedo tube 1.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Torpedo tube 2, ready to go.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra
Target
1,
is
last
Dubna.
bearing 0, 5, 2, contact faded.
Range 13,000 yards, bearing 063. Fire on the bearing 060. Range to enable. 11,000 yards.
Con, torpedo room.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 051.
Bar tube 3. Target is Sierra 1 cannon. Range 9,000 yards. Shoot on the bearing. Range to enable 7,000 yards.
Con, torpedo room. Firing tube 3.
That solution's dropped. I still think he's about the 11,000 yards. Although he might have turned around, so he might have come in a little bit closer. Still looks good. Going to have a little bit of problem here when we start hitting ships, avoiding the wrecks, steering our torpedoes onto the targets. But we'll speed this up just a little bit. Yeah, that cannon's gonna... Okay, it's locking on straight away. The torpedo tube 2 is meant to be going for the Dubner. Hopefully... Yeah, I've got that to enable past. That one. Up there still. So running in on this oops, on the cannon. He's not where the sonar's putting him. I think he's in front of the torpedo here somewhere. Get a noisemaker here. Torpedo, there he is.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 063. Contact breaking up.
Got him straight away. Didn't get a chance to put out a noisemaker, so that's the cannon down. Okay, torpedo tube 2. That's torpedo 3. This is 2. It's good, it's going past the wreck. Heading for the Dubner. Just going to take that out just a little bit further to get away from the wreck. Let's have a look what the other one's doing. So the other one's gone active. There he goes, locking onto the target. It's up here somewhere. This is the other cannon. I'll get it ping now. Ah, my other torpedo tube's going for the... Steer this one. I'll just steer this one away for a sec.
Sonar, noisemaker, bearing 054.
Get this guy before we worry about the last torpedo. Yep.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 056. Contact breaking up.
Okay, that's him down. So now we need to steer this back. Towards the Dubner. Gonna keep wanting to go for the wreck there. I need to take him away from the wreck. Head out on the bearing. If we can lock onto what hopefully is our mission objective. Still wants to go for the noisy wreck. Okay, not quite sure where this Dubner is. I think I can come up to periscope depth and have a look though. Can't make your depth 0.45 feet. Torpedo might still track this guy. Let's make it go active though. See what it can find.
Passing 200 feet.
Not sure if it's here. It could be anywhere around here, really. We'll take a look, see if we can get a better.
Passing 100 feet.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Ahead, 1/3. Helm aye.
I'm gonna broach here, we're not careful. Mess this cavitating put me off there a bit. Okay. Go 10 degree down.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
The sail's pretty much on the. I don't think there's anything to be scared of. I suppose this Helo could still be around, couldn't it? You need to be careful. Helos are a bit OP themselves. Let's make our depth 4 or 5 feet. Need to hurry up because my torpedo's off to
Con, torpedo
Moscow.
room, tube 3 ready.
Okay, that'll do. Upscope.
Upscope.
So Dubner's on bearing 47. Seeing it from here, I do need to actually come up a little bit. I went to 50 feet. Some there. Okay. My torpedo is way off. See if we can save it. Must have just shot past him. $17,200 yards. Okay. Okay, downscope.
Downscope.
I left my... Oh, let's just surface, shall we? God, it's like amateur hour here now. I left that slight rise on to get there. Hope no helos are around.
Ahead 2/3, helm aye.
Captain,
Ahead
so-
1/3, helm aye.
Wow, for helos up there, I think we'd be dead. Oh, I've lost the wire. No surprise, really. Messing this up a right treat. Let's hope this thing does its job. The torpedo's looking good. It can't really, I don't think it drops noisemakers these, so I think without the wire we should be good.
Passing 100 feet.
Come on, baby.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Passing 200 feet.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 3. Last bearing 045. Contact breaking up.
Okay, got a little bit lucky there. Managed to kill it in the end with the same 3 torpedoes that we fired. Just did it the hard way. But all good. No aircraft nearby. My lucky day. See if that was our mission. It was. Admiral's happy. NATO warships have taken up their strategic positions. Reduced Soviet naval activity. And we're putting the strain on. Large force of enemy landing ships. Preparing to sail within 3 days. Navy yachts believe they'll attempt to conduct an amphibious landing at Reykjavik and Keflavik, Iceland. Bad weather prevents airstrikes and naval officers depending on you to intercept them. Large force. Okay, it's a bit different. Not had one of these before. Within 3 days. Well, kind of ready for it. I've got the right ammo. Let's look at the status. So we'll set these up for surface. And that one. Keep those in case we've got subs. Still got enough torpedoes. We've got 19 spearfish and 12 T-lambs, so we're good on that. Let's continue on course and save this. Look at the summary. That was mission 16. So yeah, mission 17 coming up. I haven't had a medal now for ages. They've obviously just stopped giving them out because pretty much got them all. Actually don't know how many different medals there are, but those 6 look nice. Okay. Woo. Reykjavik and Keflavik, right the way around here. Some of these missions don't make sense because these other subs were running through the gap to make their way home, and now they're suddenly invading Iceland. That's probably the force. It's probably going to come through the Denmark Strait. So I'm going to position myself here. Does it say their course? Of course they could come south. If they do, I should be able to head them off quite easily. I'll zoom in on this map. Oh, here they go. Don't seem to have a sub-escort unless it's in that fleet. Here we go. Pretty sure this is my target then, so mission 17 is this? Our depth is 150 feet. Speed is 10 knots. We're heading pretty much north. 016. Moderate thermal layer 121 feet. And the contact bearing is 029. Okay, that's close to 10,000 yards. Yeah, we're good on that. Okay, let's do this. Oh boy. This is shallow, 441 feet. Just below the layer.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay, let's classify these. That's definitely a large fleet. We've already got 7 contacts. Well,
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2 bearing 065.
Okay, it's going to take a little while. That looks like a Krevac. I'll put that as a
Con
Krevac.
sonar Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
Come right 10 degrees when I do this. It's a repeat chart. That's the
Con sonar.
Passing 100 feet.
really. I didn't ask to change my depth. Sierra 2. Come right just a little bit more, but I don't want to change my depth. Things are good. Looks like a cannon or something. Yep, cannon.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Let's see if anything else is a cannon before I change it. Thing is, they like cereals. Really? Not any of those? See if they're Krevacs then. Not Krevacs, not a Krevac. Well, we know we've got probably 2 more repeaters. Wrong way. See, is that a repeater? Is that a repeater? Yeah, that's a repeater.
Con sonar Sierra 4 is classified as merchant.
Could be an alligator.
Con sonar Sierra 7 is classified as merchant.
That's one.
Con sonar Sierra 6 is classified as merchant.
Okay. Probably a Krevac or something. Crystal.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Right. Let's come right to 080, probably 090. Okay, this is going to be crazy. Nowhere to hide. Okay. Torpedo 1, Tube 1. Target, hang on, let's lock this up. Crevac. 10,000 yards. Gonna shoot. Range 100. Range to enable 6,000 yards. Fire tube 1.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Set these to surface. Maybe I thought I did. Torpedo tube 2. Rapucha. 9,400 yards. Bearing 085. Range to enable 6,000 yards. Lost the wire on that? Really? Don't know how. Pretty much straight ahead. Oh, 5 knots. Tube 3. Okay, target Sierra 6, 13,500 yards, bearing 073. In fact, correction. Sierra 7, Alligator, 13,000 yards. Bearing 084, range to enable 10,000 yards.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 3.
Rapucha 077, 11,900 yards, range to enable 10,000 yards.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 4.
Cresta 11,000 yards, 052 on the bearing, range to enable 5,000 yards, 5,500 yards, firing tube 5.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 5.
Okay, let's just bring my depth down below the layer, make my depth 135, 10 degree down on the planes. Let's hope I don't lose the wires. Nice and slow, 5 knots.
Passing 100 feet.
Depth 135. Just gone a little bit beyond that. Torpedo 1 is searching. There's the fleet. There is Helos about. I need to watch out here. This is going to be my hardest mission yet. Let's put him active now. Find that Crevac. There we go. These are my targets though, these 3-4 ships here. If I can take out this one and this one, this should be good to go. Right, he's driving straight into the torpedo. That's the torpedo that wire broke, and he's going to get sucked up by the wreck. I can't do anything about that one.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 097. Contact breaking up.
Torpedo tube 5, let's reload. This one. Let's put him active. What was that? I'm hoping these helos and stuff don't know where I am yet.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 055.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Oh no, you don't, Krista. Shouldn't have tried to invade Iceland. His Helos still on his deck. This is excellent news.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 058. Contact breaking up.
Torpedo tube 4, I
Con,
need to
torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
steer back around. You need to go off this way. No, not that wreck. What's this way I'll do? I'm still trying to get sucked in on the wrecks. Can't get it to behave itself yet. That'll do for now. Gonna fire some more torpedoes though. These can go active now, right from the word go. Arrange to enable on their position because they were running.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Con sonar lost contact.
Not sure which one died there. That Rapucha. Right, I need to. What tube is this for? You need to go for something else, buddy. Like this one here. Oh, actually. That one there, I think, would be better. Saves me having to.
Sierra 7, last bearing 080. Contact breaking up.
Okay, 3 more targets, 2 torpedoes out.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
That cannon's coming in, so range to enable, let's put it there.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 3.
So tube 1 is going for the Rapucha. It's going for that.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
And that's torpedo tube 3 is going to go for the cannon. 1 and 2, the merchants. That cannon is certainly driving towards me. Let's just take this on a little bit.
Con, torpedo room, tube 5 ready.
I've got a helicopter above me. No, that's clear. Good. Okay. I should just go. That's torpedo tube 3. Gonna go active straight away. Should get him. Here he is. Are you looking for me, Sunshine?
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 064. Contact breaking up.
Whoa, what are you doing, Torpedo? What is that, Torpedo tube 2? No. 2 or 1? It's torpedo tube 1. Picking up the wrecks. I'll just go over there for a moment. Keep going back. No. Get them to behave themselves. The wrecks are really messing up their sonars. The other one's gone on to... Can't do both at the same time. Right, I think he's locked on. Oh, where's my other torpedo? Did I lose it? Oh, I did. Balls. Went for the wreck. Oh, I set them well past it. So
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 4.
So we're good with one, the other one kind of got lost. Couldn't steer two torpedoes at the same time. How many ships have we sunk? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7 in total. What's the fleet size?
Torpedo.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 0, 6, 7. Contact breaking up.
So the Rapucha's dead, so it's the not sure how to pronounce that. Amaguema.
Torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Set that.
Ahead 2/3. Helm aye.
So he needs to get past this wreck. Hopefully. Oh shit.
All stop. Helm aye.
Shit, is he near me?
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 6, last bearing 0, 6, 8. Contact breaking up.
Come right rudder 30 degrees. Let's get out of here. This helicopter's probably around here somewhere. Make your course 180. How deep can we go? Deeper than we are. 20 degree down on the planes. Make your depth 350. Can't I? You got damage? No, just not moving.
Ahead 1/3. Helm aye.
I can hear that helicopter now.
Passing 200 feet.
So course 182. Level up a little bit on the planes, 10 degrees. Number 5, said 350, but I think about 300. Not sure what the seabed does ahead of me. So make your depth 300 feet.
Passing 300 feet.
Okay.
Ahead 2/3, helm aye.
We escape. No aircraft still nearby. We're just gonna try and make it south. No idea where the helicopter is. There. Where am I? Can't see me. Can't see any of the wrecks. It's kind of not where the wrecks
Con,
are.
torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Well, I suppose they've all sunk now, haven't they? You're not going to see it. Silly me, but... yeah, I'm not in very deep water, so I'll just still stay at 10 knots, I think. I'm a bit uncomfortable with speeding up time. I've done this before with Helos, and either there's a bug in the game and they seem to find you when you speed up time, or it's just because you don't notice they dip right next to you, and when you're in compressed time, and then next thing you know you've got a torpedo coming at you. So I'm gonna have to be patient, I think. I'll compress time in a little while. I'm gonna just keep checking if I can leave. Nope, aircraft nearby. I don't see him close to us, so I'll compress time just a little bit. Wreck over there, so that's the first crevac. Which, to be fair, I think the helicopter came off that crevac, so whoa. Good. Here.
Ahead 1/3, helm
No.
aye.
Oh.
All stop, helm aye.
Oh shit, I've got a torpedo at me. Bollocks. Okay.
Ahead flank, helm aye.
Left full rudder. I'm not sure I'm going to evade this. I've got no depth. It acquired me. It's searching actually. Drop off a bit of speed.
Ahead full, helm aye. Ahead standard, helm aye.
See what I mean about speeding up time, and then suddenly you get a torpedo dropped at you from a helo. Seems to be searching. How did he find me though? I mean, I was still just doing 10 knots, doing 18 now.
Ahead 2/3, helm aye.
And I don't understand how a helo can pick you up doing 10 knots when, like now, at 18 knots a minute ago, I'd lost the torpedo which he fired. Unless it was just a random, he managed to put the dipping sonar pretty much on top of me. Watch my depth here, the seafloor's coming up a little bit. I need to come right to course 110. 10-degree rudder, make your course 110. Course 110. I'm still too close to the wrecks, but I've got no depth to dive away. This helo's not going to leave me alone. Weapons and aircraft nearby. And now, because I'm heading this direction, I got some shallower water. Floors come from 444 to 405. Come right to course 120. 5-degree up on the planes, make your depth. Got 299. Course 130 actually. Actually thinking probably
Passing 300 feet.
I mean, this helo's got nowhere to refuel or land now, so I think if they're in the middle of finding and dropping a torpedo, that's fine. They should stay on you. Oh, hang on. Oh no, that's still the torpedo. Going around in circles. That should explode at some point soon. But after they've lost their whole fleet, and it's been some minutes since then, I think the helos would just leave because they want to self-preserve them, so they can't carry on burning fuel looking for you and nowhere to land. I kind of think helos need to be fixed a little bit in this game. So So I'm creeping away from... Right, there's the explosion of the torpedo. Still heading away from the wreck, so... Let's just check if I can leave. No. Hey, Helo's still about somewhere. He's here. Right, there's me. So he's right off my right hand beam. Over there somewhere. Let's just come left to course 120. Try and open up a slight bit of distance to the helo. Slight course correction. Yeah, 120. My depth is 282. Floors come up to 400 feet from 444. I'll need to just be patient. Helo's over there somewhere. Well, it's gone past midnight my time, 20 past midnight, so I think if I do survive and get away in this mission, I think that'll be it for this stream. Just wanted to get some extra missions done, so been an extra long stream just to try and complete the campaign, or get a good chunk of it done. Aircraft nearby still. Leave me alone. Save yourself. Go home.
Ahead, 1/3, helm aye.
It's not that far, it's about 10,000 yards or something off my right hand side. Just dropped my speed there because he's dipping his sonar. I don't want to speed up time because that's how he found me last time. Game man. So we'll have a look at my sub. It is the Astute mod. So it's using the alpha 3D model. I haven't been able to 3D model some of the subs, but the torpedoes, the speeds, the sonar, etc. have been modded into the game for the Astute, as many other subs have, and then they find an existing 3D model that's close enough to be able to use. So the Astute doesn't look like this, but it's similar. Helos over here somewhere. He's quite a long way away from his fleet. Mac's probably down here. I could come left more, but I think it's driving inland to where Iceland is. Oh no, he's coming my way now. Oh, this isn't looking good. He's come a lot closer. That's not far, that's like 3,000 yards or something. Hope he can't hear me. It's almost like when you speed up time, that the game thinks it's going at a faster speed or something, because every time the Helos hear you and come after you when you speed up time. Although to be fair, it's not going away here at normal time either, but I'm going to come left to course 100. Hasn't heard me, looks like he's moving away. Cheating a little bit here by watching the Helo. Course 100. Come on, keep flying away. Still won't let me escape. Just put a little way up. He's coming now. See, he's coming straight towards me. As soon as I sped up time. He's got a long way off there. I might be able to... Yes! Leave combat, thank goodness. So, Cresta, Cannon, Krivak, Rapucha, Akmoema, Alligator. Finally! Okay. Great job. Of course it's a great job. I sunk 7 ships. Pleased to hear the expected invasion of Reykjavik and Keflavik has been repelled. Stand by for new orders. I should get a medal for that, definitely. Red's out of Iceland. Yep, I haven't seen this one before. Reykjavik and Keflavik, Iceland, a massive coordinated sea-based landing has been repelled. NATO spokesman said that a combination of hard fighting by defending troops and prior significant weakening of the invasion force by NATO naval units contributed to averting disaster and defeat. According to analysts, the ability of NATO to contain the enemy and prevent opening of new fronts will be a major factor in the outcome of the war. Keeping the front line focused rather than spread out across multiple territories will ensure their success. Hope so. So, still haven't won. Intelligence has discerned a pattern of movements of enemy at sea, replenishment tankers and tenders. Again, Greenland Sea. Okay. Right, well, we will have to pick this up tomorrow. This has been a very long stream. Kind of hoping that I might get the campaign done tonight, but we'll have to continue it tomorrow. I'm excited about some of the new subsim mods that have come out recently, but they do kind of mess up the save game, so I want to get this one done and I can patch the game and put some of the new stuff in there. They've even got the Red October silent drive sub in the game, and the Red October with normal drive is in the game. We've got some new torpedoes and some more subs, different UI for the UK boats. Yeah, so when I get this campaign done, I will patch the game, put all the new stuff in, and then start another campaign with the different boats. Thinking of still sticking with UK boats, so I might be looking to do the Trafalgar as my next sub, so we'll see. Okay, so let's continue that. XO status report, let's just reload what we've got. Okay, continue on course, so we'll get to save the game. So 47 days at war now, 17 missions accomplished, and we've just gone over 505,000 tons. So yeah, not bad. No medals. Kind of thinking I've probably earned, so that's maybe 6 is the maximum you can get, or maybe just get an another one when you complete the campaign. Okay. So tankers and tenders are coming from there, and I've got to get them in the Norwegian Sea. Can't be these guys. So I'll just come out here and wait for them for the next mission. Okay guys, apologies, this has been a long stream. Just trying to get this campaign moved along, get as many missions done as we can. If there was a break in the stream and it split into 2 parts, that's partly because my recording software dropped out momentarily in between the streams. So this might be split into 2 videos anyway. But anyway, thanks for joining me. This is Lone Gamer UK. I appreciate your company and you viewing the videos, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.